Hey, welcome back. Florida State's regular season just concluded. To no one's surprise, Florida waxed that fucking ass. Hell, I remember in September I told some of my Florida friends, your team's going to beat us by 20 plus. And they won by 23. Okay, I'm not even going to talk about the game. It's a waste of time. What I am going to talk about is what's still on the TL. People complaining about Bryles and saying, I thought the coaching should change now that Willie's gone, like all these Willie supporters and shit. Look, what's been 3 games since he was fired? Did you expect everything to turn around in 3 games? A 3-game fucking sample size? Really? One of those against Florida, a top 10 opponent? What did you really expect? Did you really expect Bryles to scheme around a top-notch defense like Florida's with the offensive line that, by the way, has been used as an excuse for Willie since the day he walked on campus? Like, anyone with half a brain knew that Willie inherited a bad offensive line. But when it comes to Bryles, he doesn't have to scheme around that. He doesn't get that excuse. Like, Willie is gone, folks. And I'm sorry if you can't accept that and move on. Did he inherit a mess of problems? Yes. Should he absolutely have done better than 9-12? Yes. Like, God forbid he went 12-9. Just flip it, win a few more games. And buddies of mine's telling me, it's a lack of administration support. Blah, blah, blah. I think if he had more support, he would have won. I agree with that. But in this context, I think the admin definitely let him down long term with not helping him out with getting the hires he initially wanted. Sure, no doubt. But I think a more competent coach, and if you and don't take my word for it, multiple Seminole websites have listed the litany of mistakes Taggart made as a head coach. One being, for instance, that's being talked about tonight on the TL is being a coach down. Being a coach down because David Kelly was an off-the-field person and thus there wasn't another on-field coach. Clearly that's on the admin. That decision's on the admin, right? No. You can't convince me that a more competent coach that doesn't make some of the mistakes Willie made, whether it was horrible game management, granted, falling back on the second and third choice that he had to make for coordinators, he made horrible choices with the options he did decide to go with. There's a litany of reasons. Don't even listen to me. Go to Google the many mistakes of Willie. You'll find a Knowles 24/7 article. You'll probably find a Tom Magnation article. Like, they both acknowledge what he inherited, as in, like, the mess. And they also acknowledge how he made this mistake, that mistake, hardly did a dent in fixing the O-line, the QB room, blah, 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 blah. So I'm sorry. No one can tell me that a better coach wouldn't have won more games, okay? Can't convince me of it. You can't convince me of it. And you can stop complaining about the coaching since he left. It's 3 games? Or is it... Really? They're going to make a complete turnaround? And by the way, what are you complaining about? The guys Willie either hired or retained? People are fucking stupid. I'm so glad this season is fucking over. I hope the next coach, depending on who it is, at least offers a little semblance of hope. Because I'm tired of watching dog shit. And I'm damn sure tired of hearing about Willie. But I suspect we'll hear about Willie for at least the first 21 games of the next head coach's career. But I'll go out on a tree trunk. Not a tree limb, but a fucking tree trunk, because that's how confident I am. No matter who the next coach is, they'll go better than 9-12. And you know what? No one can tell me that the next coach is going to inherit some way better circumstances than what Willie did, as far as at least personnel. Okay, you can't convince me of that. There's some folks that think Willie would be 10-2, 11-1 at Oregon. Maybe, but there's nothing that I've seen that can definitively say that, yes, he would be. Like, I'm sorry. What Willie showed me in 21 games is he's got a lot to learn. That's all I can say. Again, I'm not going to go through the list of shit I've already mentioned a million times. Go Google the websites. There's literally item upon item. We're like, okay, that was probably not a good decision. That was probably not a good decision. and yet still acknowledge the problems he inherited. Anyways, I'm done. Glad the season's over. And I hope this gets turned around soon, because there's a lot of fucking morons that have come out of the woodworks during these down years, and I can't stand to see it anymore. Incompetence on the field, incompetence in the fan base. It's fucking retarded. I'm out.